Okay, hey guys, this is me. I'm looking a little like I'm looking. This is me. So just woke up. I stood last night at the La Quinta. So how that happened was I worked all day, had a market, sold my product. It went really well. Just a lovely, lovely market that I was at. Earned enough money to get myself 5 nights in a much less expensive Airbnb. My heart was so hesitant in doing that. But if you recall, I spent the night prior to that in my car. I spent about $80 on things to secure the car. I bought a knife. I bought literally a bucket to pee in. I almost cried when I said that. Let's see, things to blind out the windows so people couldn't peer in. I mean, it's expensive to be without a home and seek safety and health all at the same time. It's hard. Anyway, got through that. Oh, the wind was howling and it was blowing my car around. I just never want to have to do that again. Okay. So, sold my product. I'm still working, doing the best I can at what I have. And did pretty well. Was able to pay off my overdraft at the bank and come up with an extra couple of $100 for my current Airbnb. Well, I didn't stay there because when I got there, it was disgusting. It was $27 a night. So I rented it for 5 nights. Came to a total of $209 after they stacked on all their fake fees. Um, it was disgusting. The mattress was stained with, looked like somebody died on it. There was a musty smell. The blinds wouldn't close. The windows wouldn't shut. And actually, there were all these rules. Like the rules said, one of them said that if you leave out of your bedroom that you reserved, right? Because there was a lot of other people in this Airbnb, just a house with rooms rented for Airbnb. If you leave out of your room to go to the kitchen or to the bathroom, let's say, and you don't turn off your light, you're each time you do that, there's a $5 charge. Are you kidding me? There is also stuff about, I don't smoke weed. I get it that weed is legal in Colorado. That's my alarm going off. But I don't smoke weed. That's my choice, right? Um, I wasn't informed that this was a marijuana smoking 420 friendly freaking place until after I booked. Just all these house rules popped up after I booked, and it was insane. The shade in my room wouldn't close, so it was wide open. This was this place actually, honestly, was worse than the ghetto that I moved out of. That catapulted my being unhoused. I chose to leave that ghetto to protect and preserve my own sense of sanity and health. And I ended up in a place worse than that I worked all day to pay for. This is really challenging anyway. Complained to Airbnb on the phone I didn't even sit down. I didn't want to touch anything in this place for fear of something leaching onto me. Anyway, Airbnb took hours with me on the phone complaining, sending them pictures of the condition of this place before they reserved me a one-night room at La Quinta. When I got to La Quinta, it was, whew, I cried, literal tears, and I jumped up and down and did a little bit of a dance, and I slept well. It's nice. That's where I'm currently at. However, first thing in the morning, I get a message from those people who are like, we're having a spaghetti night at the other Airbnb, the disgusting place. We're charging $6 for a spaghetti night. Make your reservation, all organic noodles. Bullshit. Do you even understand organic? I highly doubt that. That place was disgusting. And they went on to harass me to say, when I told them that I was no longer in their place, because they wouldn't answer the phone calls that I was trying to reach them last night, um, they went on to tell me that I better not harass anybody in their houses because that's a violation too, and I'll be charged for that too. Are you freaking kidding me? They had things on there that if you smoke weed in the house, they're going to fine you $2,000, but you can smoke weed in the house sometimes. It was ridiculous. Um, anyway, been on with Airbnb this morning, and they're acting kind of janky also. It's looking pretty real like the like the product that I made and created and the work that I did yesterday, that I'm going to lose that money. And I'm still not going to have a roof over my head for the next few days. Um, this has been hard. I'm rambling a little. Maybe I need to. I I don't think my family likes me because I shouldn't be going through this right now. I think that there's something about me that they resent. It's embarrassing because it automatically makes the onlooker wonder, geez, I thought Tracy was a nice person, but she must be doing something terrible because she has a big family and she's unhoused or homeless, and nobody will help her. What is she doing? And that makes other people not want to assist me. It sets this trend, almost like propaganda in a way, like people treat you in a way long enough or say things about you long enough that everybody joins arms with that, right? I have some history with my family, um, but however, that history, um, I've always been the scapegoat or the black sheep, and that has been the role that's been placed on me. And I guess maybe I followed that role well. I have to break away from my family. People keep telling me this, and I'm like, no, do or die. They're my fucking family. I love them. I am them. They are me. Um, they slept in a car the other night, and I work really hard. I don't get any support. My sister's loaned me money in the past. She says she'll never loan me money again. There seems to be this repeated thing that happens with me, and it is, there's some cyclical stuff happening. It's not just my family. But I do think that I could get out of this cycle if I had the support, concrete support of my family, without judgment, bias, and obligation. Just like, we're going to lift you up. One time, guys, my sister um, offered to invest in my business. Oh, God, this was about 9 years ago, maybe 10. I didn't understand what that meant. And again, I was in survival mode, and I just needed money now to set up a booth downtown on the mall. And she wanted to go through all this process. Well, she understands investing. Um, Now that I understand that, I did write her a letter a couple of years ago and asked her if we could reconsider that. And the opportunity for me was lost. Let me tell you something. When you want to assist a person in building wealth or um, success, or even just helping them to find their own strong and firm foundation, please make sure that they first have the tools to even comprehend what it is that you are offering. Um, that's important. So, yeah, having a really hard time. And I will not give up. Um, oh, yeah, I was talking about breaking off from my family. What that means is I really have to acknowledge how they see me. It causes me to be a little less emotional and tearful and painful. Um, I love them. I see family differently. I feel like we should surround each other, and I'm not sure what they feel. I don't know. Well, all I know is that I'm sleeping in a car. I'll be 57 next month. My brother doesn't like me for sure. My oldest brother, he and if he says he does, if he has an odd way of showing it. Sister Lisa checks in and sends me lovely messages of encouragement and stuff. She's very hands off and wants to talk and listen, and that's really, really good. But I'm homeless. They have big houses. I could squeak in, spend the night, and get the hell out. But I wouldn't want to do that feeling like they didn't want me there either, because that feels uncomfortable. I said a lot of stuff, didn't I? Rambling day. It's the day you get to see me. I've been trying to keep my face out of these videos because I'm not too sure why. Anyway, I redreaded my hair after I took my sister locks down years ago. I am in that crazy stage. Um, and this is me. Hmm. This is me seeking my own source, my own God. Yeah. Nobody owes me nothing. Um, so I guess that means I owe nobody nothing. And we hear that so frequently, right? But I don't even agree with that. Here I go again. One more thing. I think as human beings, for humanity to mean what we say that word means, humanity, one with the other, I think we owe each other everything. Kindness, justice, equity, quality, honesty, truth. When we're wrong, accountability. When we're irresponsible, receiving lessons. I think we owe that to each other, and it moves around and through us. I think our society says no. Yeah, you are your own island. You do this, you build yourself up. Well, that's a whole other conversation and a lot of stuff that I couldn't find when I was looking for it on YouTube as far as the barriers that America has set up for people like me, black, female, moving on into her middle age. I'm a powerful, powerful, strong woman, but bam, 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 I keep running into all these systemic barriers. Yeah. I'll be okay. I'll be just fine. See you guys. Hey, I hope somebody gains something from this miserable state that I'm in. Beauty and peace.